And the SC has in fact summoned Haryana's Chief Secretary on next Wednesday is what we are learning. The Supreme Court has said that nothing has been done so far. Same is the case with the state of Punjab. The attitude is of complete defiance. They've asked the Chief Secretary why he gave a wrong statement. Why did he mislead the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court seems extremely livid. And to Punjab's Advocate General, the Supreme Court has in fact gone on to say that you're not bothered about the nodal commission. The Supreme Court to Punjab has said that the apex court has been irked over non-compliance of orders. The Supreme Court has also said that only lip service is being done. What's the hesitation now? Remember, it is autumn time and the air pollution levels in Delhi and NCR are spiking again. And in fact, a strong rebuke coming in from the top court over there to the Haryana secretary over there and also Punjab. Let's quickly go across to Ananya Bhattagar, who's joining us with more inputs. Ananya, in fact, we also learned that the centre had presented its viewpoint to the Supreme Court yesterday. What is being done so far?
Well, definitely, Akansha, it seems to be the same story every year and the same words from the Supreme Court every year, that Supreme Court has now completely bashed the Haryana government and the Punjab government over non-compliance of not only its order but also the orders of the Central Air Quality Management Commission, that is the CAQM. And very clearly at this particular point of time, the Supreme Court was irked because there were wrong statements being made by, in fact, the Haryana and Punjab Chief Secretaries, and hence the Supreme Court has summoned, in fact, the Chief Secretaries of both Haryana and Punjab to be present on the next date of hearing. In fact, it was a strong rebuke from the Supreme Court that came in, and it came down heavily on both the Advocate Generals, clearly pointing out that they are just making, wrong statements on the instructions of their Chief Secretaries, and that's something why the Supreme Court felt that these Chief Secretaries should actually come up before the topmost court of the country and physically be present as to explain as to what is going on and why no prosecution has been done against those still burning stubble and are not using the other methods possible. In fact, the Punjab government had very clearly gone on and said it before the topmost of the country that if at all they would be penalizing these farmers, then there would be a law and order situation that could erupt and the farmers can create a law and order situation. So very clearly the Punjab government, though trying to defend itself, but the Supreme Court completely tearing them apart and clearly summoning the Chief Secretaries of both Haryana and Punjab. And in fact, it was also aired because, the Haryana and Punjab officials were not present in the meeting of the Central Air Quality Management Committee meetings, and hence, the Supreme Court suggested that if at all these people are not willing to work, if at all these people are not willing to enter these offices, then the constitution of this particular committee should be changed or these officers should be replaced by the state. Akansha.
All right, so after a day after assurances coming in from the CAQM to the top court, we hear that in fact rebuke coming in from the Supreme Court for states of Haryana and Punjab. Many thanks to you, Ananya, for bringing in all those latest inputs. Also, my colleague Akash Sharma brings us the latest ground report about the national capital's controversial smog towers. Let's listen in.
The smog tower that was installed spending crores of rupees back in year 2021 is lying defunct. At a time when pollution levels of the national capital are being recorded in poor category, at that time people are actually concerned about those smog towers. In fact, they want to know about the status of those smog towers that the Delhi government claimed that will give some sort of respite from the pollution levels. As of now, I am standing at Baba Kharak Singh Marg, and in fact I am showing you the visuals of this smog tower that was inaugurated by the former Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, back in year 2021. And at that time, it was said that this will be effective in fight against pollution here in the national capital. We have seen a whole lot of debate when it is about the impact of this smog tower. But the fact is that these smog towers are lying defunct, and in fact this particular lock has been placed on the gate of this smog tower. Last year we know that how the staff was in fact removed, including the security guard, engineer and all others who were deployed here. And soon after that, we saw a whole lot of debate where, in fact, Supreme Court asked for the kind of impact that it can have in the immediate surrounding. Experts say that the impact is very much limited and is limited to just 50 meters of the place where the smoke towers are installed. But just 1 month back, Environment Minister Gopal Rai instructed the officials of Delhi government that they need to submit the study of Bombay IIT, where they have studied the impact of a smoke tower in the immediate vicinity. Once again, if I can show you the visuals, this smoke tower used to be working back in year 2021 and 2022, but last year the staff was removed, and today when we have graded response action plan implemented and the stage 1 implemented here in the national capital, this is the status of this smoke tower